Hey everybody, Crash37 here with my review of AFI's new album, Bodies. I'm going to go song by song and give each one a rating out of 5, but if you want to hear my thoughts on the full album, skip to the time on screen. Kinda sucks that we heard most of the album already through singles, but I guess we'll jump right in with Twisted Tongues. It's really boring. That's what I thought when I first heard it on Spotify, and I still feel that way now after having heard it a few times. The verses are very boring, and I'm asleep by the time it gets to the chorus. And speaking of the chorus, there's a lot of breaks in Davy's singing, which we'll get back to that later on. The song is just a chore to get through, and for me it's a 2 out of 5. Far Too Near at least keeps my attention throughout the entire song, but I'm not a big fan of the verses. Kinda reminds me of Wild, but much less exciting. It's just the way that Davy sings it. It's just more monotone than anything. And the choruses are very repetitive, something that does happen a lot lately with AFI. So 3 out of 5 on that one. At least it keeps my attention. Doseria is pretty funky. The song is an entire vibe, and the chorus has a vintage feel to it, but I'm not sure if it's 1970s or some weird early 2000s indie band. Overall, it's not horrible. 3 out of 5. Not something I would listen to regularly. On Your Back sounds promising, but it ends up just being really bland. And what's up with the bridge? I don't know. 2 out of 5. Escape from LA is not bad. One big problem I have with it though is during the verses, it's the vocals were the first take and then fuck it. They were just yeah, that's fine, let's just go with that. I don't know if it's just me, but it's weird to hear AFI play a song about an actual place. It could be a commercial jingle, to be honest. 3 out of 5. Alright, so Begging for Trouble is one of the songs that I listen to more often than the rest of them as they were coming out. The verses are good, but the chorus is super basic. Anybody could have written this. A 5-year-old could have written these words. And there's a lot of pausing, again, like I mentioned earlier. Plus, one big thing about the song is during the chorus, I can't not hear the theme song from The Office. Does anybody else hear it, or is it just me? 4 out of 5. Alright, so I thought Twisted Tongues was hard to get through, but Back from the Flesh is just... oh my god, what is this? What is it supposed to be? It might be the most boring song I've ever heard in my entire life. 1 out of 5. The lyrics don't redeem it. Nothing about this song makes me want to listen to it. Alright, Looking Tragic is probably my favorite song on the album. It's really poppy, but it's also ridiculously catchy. And again, it's very basic, the chorus is really repetitive, and it's the worst kind of repetitive, where there's one line, and then a different line, but then they repeat the second line. Why say it twice in a row? It's not necessary. But overall, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Death of the Party is straight out of the 80s, super Depeche Mode vibes. But overall, very boring. 2 out of 5. No Eyes is not that bad. I want to like it. It's almost there, but it's just missing something. There's just not enough there for me to, want to listen to it. And the chorus is pretty fun until it turns into Kings of Leon. Up to that point, it's okay. And overall, very average, 3 out of 5. Alright, so I thought Back from the Flesh would be the most boring song on this album. I was wrong. Tied to a Tree sounds like they were making an intro track, but they forgot to have it build up to something, and then they made it way longer than it needed to be. It kind of reminds me of The Sinking Night, but you know how that actually builds into something, and it's an exciting song, and it's a good opener? This does nothing at all. Awful, just 1 out of 5. Alright, so if this entire album, it just feels like they threw something together just to put it out. And it's not even oh, their old stuff used to be better, I don't like change. It's not that. It's just that the lyrics are super basic. I don't want David to go through a dictionary and just write words, but you need something. Yeah, just super basic. I really expected better from them, especially after Missing Man. That was a solid EP. I really enjoy every song on that EP except for was it Back in the Sun or something? That one can go away. But the rest of them were really good. And then they put this out, and it's just not at all. I could see these songs being from Dream Car or Black Audio. It doesn't stand up to the quality that AFI set for themselves. Repetitive choruses, verses and choruses that have a word and a space and another word. That happens a lot. And if you've seen my video ranking every AFI album, and you're wondering where this one goes for me, it's right above Very Proud of You at a 2.5 out of 5. And I think that's only because Very Proud of You had more songs. That's the only reason. I would rather hear all of the awful songs on Very Proud of You than the 11 songs on this one. Just really bad album, super disappointed. But if you like it, nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you should hate it. I'm just saying that I don't like it at all. And I would show off the deluxe edition vinyl that comes with the singles and like a book or something, but they delayed the shipping date, so I don't have it yet. Anyway, let me know what you think of this album. I would really love to hear your opinions. If you want to see more of these types of videos, especially check out my AFI one that I did ranking all the albums. Like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.